Hey, what is up, everybody? Happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there. I salute you and appreciate you, especially my own mom. Hi, Mom. I hope you're watching this, Mom, and I hope you understand how much I love and appreciate you. And I understand how hard parenthood must be. And let me preface this video off by saying that I'm not a parent, I don't have any kids. I would like to, hopefully, someday soon. But and I know I like to go around and preach to other people about relationships and parenthood, and they'll oftentimes tell me how stupid I am and that I don't know what I'm talking about. And I agree with them. I can't even begin to empathize with how hard that must be. But here's what I will say in regard to motherhood, and specifically to motherhood. I think it's really important for for boys to grow up with really good mothers that are compassionate, very nurturing, and very empathetic. And I was fortunate enough to grow up with a mother like that myself. My mother's all of those things, um, but she's also very quirky and a very passionate individual. And Mom, if you're watching this, those are compliments. Um, but that's basically my mother in a nutshell. But I know that there's still a lot of young boys and young men out there that grew up with very domineering, abusive, and callous mothers. And I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to talk shit on all of you single mothers out there, but that's usually where it takes place is single mother households. Um, and I think it's really important for a young boy to have a compassionate and nurturing, maybe not too nurturing, maybe not enabling, and one that likes to coddle their sons. Because I mean, I know that there are mothers that coddle their sons too much, and now their sons are 30 years old, living in their basement and unemployed, and playing Fortnite all day and smoking weed. Um, but that's never been me. I'm glad that my mom never really went to that extreme where she coddled me too much and was too nurturing to me. But I think it's really important for a boy to grow up with a mother like that, not just because um, it would behoove a woman to raise their son like that, and help them and raise them into becoming um, healthy, strong, confident, and thriving men. But I think it paints a good picture for them for what they should look for in a girlfriend or a wife, and that they should find those similar characteristics in the woman that they meet and that they date, and that they'll want to have kids themselves with. Um, but I know that if men have grown up with really tough mothers, it's usually because the father walked out on them and, without saying one word to them when he was little, and uh, never even gave him a phone call, sent him a text, or gave him a card. And he moves somewhere random like Louisville, Kentucky, and changes his name and takes all of the money out of the joint account. Um, and so it's unfortunate because men don't really get the experience that they need to have with their fathers, which is to have somebody model for them what it means to be a man, and what a man does, and how a man should be with his friends and with his coworkers, and with his business, and with his family, and how he raises his household. And it's unfortunate because there are a lot of guys out there that grew up with dads that maybe stuck around, but they were very abusive themselves, or they were too tough, and would like to yell and scream at them and berate them, and it never even so much as told them that they loved them or that they were proud of them. Or maybe to a lesser extent, they may have had a dad that they felt they could have had a stronger emotional connection with. Um, and I can understand that completely, but I think it's really important that that the boy grows up with a very loving and nurturing mother. But I think it's also important that when it comes to the difference between a father and the mother in the family unit is that the father does show his son a little bit of tough love, and and that's not always necessarily negative. And I know some people might be watching this right now and disagree with me. And I know that the fucking woke mob would like to say the contrary to that. But it is true that boys need fathers that are a little bit tough on them, because once they grow up and become men themselves and go out into the real world, they realize that the real world is tough. It's gross. It's hard. People are mean, selfish, and nobody's gonna really give a shit about you at the end of the day. You really have to look out for number one, and if you do meet somebody and get married and have kids yourself, that's all you really need to love and care about you at the end of the day. But that's what I'm going to say specifically towards motherhood. I'm going to talk a little bit, go into deeper detail about fatherhood and the Father's Day special coming next month. But that's my message for you guys today. I hope that I hope that you enjoy your Mother's Day. I hope that if your mom is still alive and is still in the picture, that you show her how much you appreciate her by, it doesn't have to be much. It could be a phone call. It could be a text message or a, hey, how are you doing? Just wanted to check in on you and see how you're doing. Or it could be just a card. But show her how much you appreciate her. And then also, if you guys enjoyed this message and you enjoy my material, I highly suggest that you subscribe to my channel if you're watching this on YouTube, or give me a follow if you're watching this on Instagram. Hit the like button. If you have any comments, concerns, or questions for me, feel free to leave a comment in the section below, or DM me. I would really appreciate your input. And then also share it with your friends and family. Make sure that this message branches out into our communities. And as always, I will see you guys next Sunday. Next Sunday, I'm gonna I'm gonna talk about my birthday, and I'm gonna turn a specific age. And I may have told you guys already, but I'm not gonna. Let's just say I'm not getting any younger. I'm still young, but I'm not getting any younger. So tune in for next week's episode, because I think you're going to love it. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Oh, shit. I hope it didn't freeze just there. I hope you enjoyed this message. And if you did, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Okay, guys. God bless. Happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers. And I will see you guys next time. Cheers.